Hi, I'm Avani Gregg and I'm going to be walking you through my skincare routine and my daily makeup routine. I've never posted a daily makeup routine before, so this is going to be fun. First, I start off with my cleanser, this one right here, and I just put a little bit into my hand and then I go add water. The next product that I use is my toner, and this is from Dermalogica. I started skincare when I was 14, 15. That's when my mom started getting me more into it, because before I really didn't have any issues with my skin. But then when I started doing a lot of makeup and not washing it off properly, it all came to bite me. So that's when I learned my lesson. The next thing that I like to do is use a dry oil, because my skin is kind of like a combination of oily and dry. So I just take a little bit into my hand. I don't like to put it underneath my eye bags because it causes creasing when I apply foundation. I like to mix my Protini polypeptide cream with my sunscreen, just because sunscreen is always good. Everyone should be using sunscreen. And I just put a little bit of the sunscreen and then I just press down and the cream comes out, and then you just mix it together. And I like to apply this on my face and around my neck because the sun gets me everywhere. My mom was really on top of me about keeping my skin nice and clean, and when I started doing makeup, she really wanted me to make sure that I was taking care of my skin, because if I was being posted on social media and stuff like that, it would be nice to have clear skin. Next, I like to go in with an extra little hydration moisturizer, and I use the one from Milk Makeup. And I just apply a little bit just because I already put sunscreen on and cream on. I don't want to overdo my face. Lastly, for my skincare, I use this vitamin C under eye cream, and I just use a little tiny bit because it goes a long way. And I apply it right underneath my eye and upward. This really helps brighten up my under eyes, because sometimes I choose not to sleep as much. Because I've had long nails for so long, I actually feel like when I don't have long nails, I can't do anything right. And I use the Secure the Blur from One Size primer. This actually helps blur a lot of stuff for me, and it's just a miracle worker. Next, I like to go in with my foundation, and I use two different shades because I'm in between both of them, so I have to mix them together. I just put a few drops of the one shade, a few other drops with the other shade. I like to apply my foundation first with a brush, and then I go in with a beauty blender just because I feel like brushes help really make it very even on my face. I decided that I wanted to start posting makeup videos because I found makeup to be very fun. I was doing it off of social media first. My mom was the one that taught me how to do my makeup. She did this really cute basic little eyeshadow thing that I would do every single day. It was like artwork on my face. So when I started social media, I actually was doing crazy makeup, like crazy special effects makeup, clown makeup, anything but normal, regular, everyday makeup. And that's when people started really following me. It really got me motivated to keep posting more about my makeup and everything. I was taking suggestions from people in the comments, and one of my videos decided to blow up. The first day that clown video of mine blew up, I was out at a mall with my friends. A group of girls came up to me and my friends, and I was just assuming that my friend knew them or something, like they were friends of them, but no, they actually drove over an hour to come and see me at the mall because they saw that I posted it on my story. And that is when I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. Every day since then, every time I went out, someone would come up to me and be like, I saw this video. And for a while, instead of calling me by my name, I was known as Clown Girl. And everything from there changed for me in an instant. Whole life changed, and my family's life changed. It was pretty crazy. I have been using this exact shade of concealer for so long. I just love this little brush. I just love the coverage on this. It's honestly amazing. I am going to be going on to my contour, and this contour is actually mine, and I'm going in with shade, I think this is Hawaii. So I just go in a little bit, and then I tap off the excess, and I just like to follow my cheekbone all the way up. People do ask me a lot of questions about makeup. Most of my questions would fall around how I came up with my ideas for my crazier makeup that I do. I mean, the most asked question that I would always get is like, how long did that look take you? Or like, how long or how much time did you spend planning this look? And usually my answer is about 6 hours. After I apply this on, I like to just now blend it in with a different, more clean brush so that I don't add excess product onto there. And I just blend it upward, up into my hairline. I like to add up just a little bit of color underneath my nose, and I will blend this out. Just a little bit right here. I don't really like contouring my nose too much just because I do really like my nose, so I don't like to do too much to it. And then I just blend this one out because I do have a little bit of foundation left on my beauty blender, and it just helps really blend in the harsh lines. The next thing that I like to go in with is a little bit of my setting powder. While using TikTok, I have found a few little tips and tricks for my makeup. I actually learned how to slightly contour my nose, help to find my perfect shade of bronzer. There are some amazing artists on TikTok, and it just amazes me. I like to just brush off the little pieces that didn't fully soak into my foundation. I use the Patrick Ta blush, and I use the powder version of it. And I like to apply this right underneath my eye, and then a little bit onto my brow bone, and just a little bit above my brow. But after I apply this, I actually like to take my beauty blender and blend out just a little bit. Then the last thing I do with my blush is I like to add a tiny bit amount on my nose, and I just apply it under and up with my light contour lines that I did before. When I post new makeup looks, the #1 best thing when that happens is when fans recreate my look. There's some people that recreate my makeup looks and they just did too good, and I'm like, how did you do that? Why didn't mine look like that? So after my blush, I do like to do my brows, and I don't fill in my brows because my mom has blessed me with good eyebrows. So I just like to use this NYX brow glue. For my next step, I actually get to use my palette. Each color name has a meaning to it. This shade name is Chunkin's Coffee, so cute. And I like to always use eyeshadow for my liner because it's easy to blend out and easy to fix if I mess up. I just like to take the liner straight up to the end of my brow, and then I like to connect it midway. And then I like to go in with this little rounded brush and blend out underneath my eye, just so it's not such a harsh line. I got lucky today and they are even. Next, I like to go in with my Dior Highlight. This has been my favorite, as you can tell. It's a bit of a mess. And I just like to apply this on my cheekbone where I applied my blush, my brow bone, and then nose and inner corner of my eye. I was blessed with some friends that have also been on social media, and we all go through the exact same thing. We all make mistakes and we all just get to be able to talk about it and get through it together. And I feel like it really helps on mental health a lot, because if I didn't have those people there for me during those times, I would not have made it on social media, but I am where I am now, so. Okay, so next I like to go in with my Pat McGrath Labs mascara, and I don't actually have to curl my lashes. I got lucky with that one. Shout out my mom and my dad. One tip that I like to do with my mascara is when I'm applying it, I like to push it out to the outer part of my lashes. Push all of them to the side, because then it makes it look like it brings up your eye a little bit more, and I really like that look. I like to use the Dior lipstick and lip liner right here. They're both in nude look, but they did make the liner a little bit darker than the actual lipstick, which is amazing because I always love a darker liner. I used to not wear lipstick a lot, but I have started wearing it more recently because it helps me from biting my lips out of anxiety. I started wearing a decent amount of makeup around freshman year of high school, and I would have to get up at like 6 o'clock, you know, school started at 7 and we would have to drive, and so my sister would drive me, and doing my makeup, I never had time at home, so I had to do it in the car, in the dark, with the tiny little mirror that's provided in your car, and it looked good, I could say, so I guess I did that good, but I've done my makeup in the car without a mirror so many times. It's insane, but it has helped me be able to do better makeup when I do have a big mirror and lighting. For the last part of my makeup routine, I apply a matte finish setting spray. I just like to hand fan dry it. I hope you guys learned something, maybe about how I do my makeup or about me. But we are all done, so thank you for watching.